So yo, this video is gonna be for clothing optional 5. Um, for the past couple weeks, past months, I've been just like ignoring you. I mean, I didn't block you. Uh, you can leave comments, but I'm not subbed to you. But I just wanted to see, of course, when I get bored, I just look around and see what's going on here, and a lot of people are talking about you. So I watch your videos. I watched a few of your videos. And you always mention my name. And I don't know why. Because I thought I made it pretty clear where I stand with you. You're basically a snake in the grass. Yeah. And then you use your illness as an excuse when people call you out on your behavior. Yeah, you are a troll. You know you're a troll. You know you have sock accounts. You know that you go out of your way to fuck with people. And then you sit back with your orthopedic whatever it is. That's your shield. And you expect people to feel sorry for you. So the video I'm watching, the last video I watched, the one called To Vlogger Cat and the Community at Large. At the very end of that you say, and Craig, I hope you can see me for what I am, not for what you think I am. It's like, dude, in the history of us two, what have you done? You put a Skype call up there of me in a drunken rage that I never consented to. Then you told me I have proof that you consented to it. Right? And I said, so play the evidence. Play the fucking video. Or play the fucking audio. And you couldn't produce. We sat there. Where is it? Oh, it's right on this part. Wait, it's right on this part. And it wasn't there. And Cag was in the call too. And she said no, he never did consent. He's right. And some other things you've done after that, you've that whole thing with Cameo's daughter being mocked up. You kept saying Shayna and Craig did it. I had nothing to do with that, and you know it. Everybody knows it. And then you go back and say, oh, I meant Frank. I'm sorry, I meant Frank. I'll change that. Okay, it's changed. The next video you said it again. Oh, yeah. I said that right at 4:20. Ha 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 ha. So I was just like, dude. You should listen to the sweet old man. He gives you good advice. And he's not coming from a mean position. He's saying, if your illness affects you and if YouTube is bad for you, why don't you fucking leave YouTube? And you should just know by the amount of comments that you get of people saying the same thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I have no love lost for Michelle Stacy 61. But I know why she doesn't like you. Because she's friends with Mume. And you were fucking with Mume too. And I don't know how, how many of the messages that I got that were supposed to be from Mume were actually you. You claim that you're not trolling anyone, that you have no sock accounts, no troll accounts. And then I see Alias Phantom bust you out with an IP address showing it's you. There's really no backing away from that. You get people mad at you. You get in people's business. You're like the Gladys Kravitz of YouTube. TG's right about that when he says busybody. Something going on between Joe Cool and Jim Riley. And then you got to start flapping your lips about that. And you wonder why. Oh, why Joe Cool? Why? So Joe Cool, then you say that you don't troll anybody and you're not like that kind of person, and you start talking shit about Kamikaze on your fucking videos. There's a video mocked up of that one of Joe Cool with the turd coming out of his mouth. So, oh, that's not trolling, you know. There's so many people on here that, you know, have told you, get out of here if it's not good for your health. If your wife's upset about it, I mean, think about her. She's probably having, I'm sure she's told you to get off YouTube, right? Maybe you should listen to her. Or maybe you should just make videos that have nothing to do with the community, the community. But if you want me to see you for who you are, I have seen you for who you are. You're a shit-stirring troll, and you're a snake in the grass. And I've known that since day one. You're the kind of person that will shake your hand with one hand, stab you in the back with the other. In other words, if you're friendly with someone and you're talking to them, the whole time you might be getting information to give to somebody else that doesn't like them. I've seen it happen. So don't give me this fucking bullshit about your illness and your orthopedic intolerance, or whatever the fuck it's called. Orthostatic. And no, I'm not mocking the illness. I'm mocking you. Okay? I'm sure there's people that have that are nice, but you're not nice. You just come off and pretend to be nice, but you're not. You're a troll. I've seen the way you type to me, you know. Yeah, you are Captain Nantastic or whatever. And then you bring up the question, if it was me, why would I say it was me? Does that make any sense? Well, of course it does. Smoke and mirrors. Say it's you, so people say, well, if it was him, he wouldn't say it was him. Duh. This reverse psychology, this trolliness of it all. And you claim that CAG is your best friend. You know, Kool-Aid Girl is nice to everybody. Unless somebody fucks with her. She's always been like that. Yeah, she's a great person. That is a good friend for you to have. I'm sure she'd give you the same advice I'm giving you right now. Get the hell off YouTube if it's causing you so many problems. If it's causing so much grief in your life, get the hell out. Just like Sweet Old Man said. Just like a whole bunch of other people said. When you were clothing optional 4, you asked, should I leave? It was unanimous. Everyone said yes. And a lot of them weren't just trying to be mean to you. Some of them were actually giving you great advice, like the Sweet Old Man. And I'm sure CAG has given you that advice too. And she is a great person, you're right. And Vlogger Cat's another one she likes everybody. She doesn't want enemies. I mean, she likes people that I can't stand, but I'm not going to be a trop and say, well, if you're friends with them, you can't be friends with me. All that bullshit. You and I have never been friends. So I don't know why you keep bringing me up in your videos and saying, oh, please see me for who I really am. I think first impressions speak volumes. You know, you can never make but one first impression. So, all the whiny, cryy, oh, please feel sorry for me thing, that doesn't fly with me. Don't blame everything on your illness. Don't cause a big shitstorm and then 3 days later come back and say, you have to understand when I can't even take a shower without getting dizzy. My blood, it doesn't pump enough blood to my heart. No. Anyway. Do yourself a favor. Do your wife a favor. Do all of us a favor. Get the fuck out of here. And stop being a Gladys Kravitz.